Stay tuned for this important service announcement. One thing I've noticed about Catholics over the years, good Catholics, the ones that are constantly trying, is that they're head and shoulders above the rest in whatever they do in their career. They seem to excel more than others, be it that from the life of being in a state of grace, or the will to try to be good at everything in practice over time. I see it in Catholics that I know that where they work, they're better than the others that they work with. In times of hardship, when people are being laid off, they're being retained. They're good at what they do. And I'm sure that everybody that watches this channel is like that. I'm very confident of it, in fact. But one thing that I'd like to bring up is that we also have this tendency to reduce ourselves in our conversation, especially in a work setting, where perhaps we're the only Catholic there, to communicating in the same fashion that everybody else does. And by that I mean dropping F-bombs. And I've seen this amongst Catholic men my age. I've done it myself. I'm trying not to. I try to, when I talk to other Catholic men, never use that word. And I find that it does make a difference. They bring it down too. I've noticed this especially amongst the young men, and I get it. I was there before too. But young Catholic men, you're going out into society, presenting yourself as a Catholic, and then talking in the opposite kind of manner. You don't sound intelligent, and you sound kind of hypocritical in a way to those around us. If we're demonstrating that we are head and shoulders above the rest, we should do that in our manner of speech too. Young men, just quit using the F-bomb as much as possible. I get it, sometimes you stub your toe or you get frustrated and it comes out. I mean, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about general conversation where you have a chance to impact non-Catholics around you. I've seen this time and time again. In my years of trying not to say it, I found that people tend to want to know more about you when you're not just like everybody else. And if you can use more intelligible words or more better adjectives to describe things that are, just part of general conversation, you're showing a more cultivated mind. Every once in a while, I'll go outside for a break at my place of work. 2 doors down from us, there's a metal fabrication shop, and the guys are all standing around outside, and every other word is effing this, effing that, F. They just in general conversation describing something about their motorcycle or what happened that weekend. It's always the same, and it always sounds so basic and boring. If you can carry a conversation every single time without dropping a single F-bomb, people notice that about you. They notice that your brain isn't weak. Because really, that's a sign of your brain being weak. If you can't think of better adjectives to use, it's a sign of mental weakness. If you can show that your mind is strong, then people have a tendency to want to be like you. And they'll stop using these F-bombs as well. I've noticed this over the years. I really want to appeal to the young men that are watching this, because I've seen it time and time again. Young Catholic men trying to sound just like their compatriots at work who are not Catholic. And I'm seeing it now. I'm meeting more young people, and I still see it inside of the Catholic circles, even amongst themselves. You guys, try and not be that guy. If you're a young man, and you're in a group of other Catholics, you're out camping, drinking a few beers, having a good time, try not to be that guy that's dropping F-bombs all the time. I've heard it. I've heard young Catholics together talking this way, just sounding completely dumb. Start cultivating that now, and people will notice that. If you're presenting yourself as a Catholic anyways in the workplace by being head and shoulders above everybody else, showing that you are a Catholic, that you do love your faith, don't reduce yourself to the point of Neanderthal by talking like one. It will make a huge difference, and it will make a big impact on everybody that you meet. And in this day and age, that's one of the things that we need to do to help bring about conversions, is to demonstrate a real warrior mindset. A warrior mindset is a poet's mindset. And even the poets don't use these kinds of words to describe what they want to describe. That's all I got to say today, friends. Catholic Northman, out.